Just like the sunrise needs the sky, just like the blackbird needs to fly, I gotta have you by my side, 'cause you make me feel alright. I know some people play it cool, but baby I ain't that kind of fool. When I'm with you, girl, there ain't no rules, 'cause you make me feel alright. I thank my lucky stars that life turned out this way. No matter where we are, I know this love is here to stay. Well, I've seen good times and I've seen bad. There've been some happy, there've been some sad, but you're the best thing I ever had, 'cause you make me feel alright. Just like the sunrise needs the sky, just like the blackbird needs to fly, I gotta have you by my side, 'cause you make me feel alright. I know some people play it cool, but baby I ain't that kind of fool. When I'm with you, girl, there ain't no rules, 'cause you make me feel alright. You make me feel alright. Hey, 'cause you make me feel alright.
Hi, guys. You make me feel alright. So how is everybody? Hey, Liza, hi, baby. Oh, hi, Nightbot. Thanks for being here, Nicole B. I appreciate it. Kate the Great, Bo. Hi. OG London Girl. Great timing. Just got back from a lovely evening in the shadow of St. Paul's Church. Consuming rose on a warm evening. Best I sit on my hands. Now we're going to be talking about some other things. Kate again. Liza again. Nicole B. Kate. Yep. Hey, yep. True Texan. Grain was in here earlier. I did have this scheduled for this morning, but then we had some family emergency things going on, so I couldn't make it. But my daughter-in-law's mom, Wendy, who moved in with us last month, is a very, very sick lady. She had throat cancer and she had a liver transplant, and she's about 5'6". I think she weighs like 82 pounds. I thought it was 92, but I was wrong. And so she had to go to the hospital today. And they're still in the ER after her CT scan. They've got her hooked up. Hey, Tia Dash, how are you? So they got her hooked up to all the things, and they're waiting to admit her. So that was happening this morning. So I just rescheduled. Thanks, guys, for being so patient with me. I appreciate it. And so what's up? Anybody? Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I was sorry to hear that Heels in the Air died. Yeah, we were close. Not as close as some other people, but we checked on each other. And when Queen Bee was talking about me being on the Jerks panel, trying to, or not panel, but they highlighted one of my comments about the picture of her daughter, and I was trying to white knight. I was white knighting for Heels, because everything I saw had her daughter's face redacted. And so I got called out by the jerks, and then I got called out by Queen Bee and all that kind of stuff. And so then I called Heels the next day and explained to her what was going on. And she said, no, 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 it didn't bother her that her daughter's picture was on the video and stuff. It's just when she originally got the email, it wasn't redacted. So that's not what she was worried about. But Allie, oh, life has gotten busy. Oh, thank you. Send me some love and light. Send love and light to everybody. Everybody. Yeah. So we could just, do love and light and prayers and good vibes and all that stuff for Wendy. That would be great because just in the month that she's been here, she's my bestie now. She's my BFF. Hey, Katie K. Yes. Yes, honey. It's always a shock. Always a shock. Oh, but anyway. So, anybody been having weather? Tornadoes, bad thunderstorms, whatever? I know a bunch of the country has, and even today, the jerks are just that jerks. Um, well, we had tornado warnings last week, and the power went out. So I kind of figured, we didn't actually have one here. I don't think I don't think it was nearby, to be honest with you. It just affected us. But then I went online and found out that our power went out because there was a, wait for it, trampoline that pulled down power lines. What? A trampoline pulled down the power lines. Katie K, yes, thanks for being here, baby. And of course, Harmony Montgomery, her dad was sentenced today. Finally, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah, yeah, getting grandchild ready for bed. Nothing better. Nothing better. Here we go. Let's look at this. Oh, ugh, that's gross. Okay, there's me. There's me self promoting. Hey, I'm going live. Let's do this. So here we go. Kayla Montgomery got pregnant while Harmony was above her in the ceiling. Mm-hmm. The trampoline is almost Alabama State bird. Hey, Muffin Mouse, good to see you. Great. Miss Voodoo. Bird flu has only had one case in humans. The positive results were due to the man working in direct contact and the culling of the chickens, so was simply in his nasal cavity. Thank you, Miss Voodoo. I appreciate that. So there's Miss Thang. She's already out. She's out of prison. She has to go 90 days in a rehab facility, and she has to check in with the police department every day. So here, these are the fathers of Jameson Miller, Harmony Montgomery's brother. They speak, the wonderful men who adopted Harmony's brother. I cried my eyes out. So all of you talking shit about gay people adopting children, these men saved that little boy's life. Yeah, that's let me see. Is there a play thing on here? Yeah, there is. Can you hear that? Can't hear it? Hang on, wait a second. Where is it? Here. Crap. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. The cats unplugged my laptop and it was about to die. Hmm. I don't know. Check. Let me check. Let me see. Does this work? Nope. Still no sound? Well, crap. Sorry about that. Oh, good. Try sharing your screen again. Restart your browser if this continues to be a problem. Got an error message. Hey, True Texan. Well, anyway, it's. I will drop the link for you guys so that you can go watch that if you missed it today. I do have to tell you though, during the victim statements, a lot of tissues are going to be needed. A lot of tissues, except when Kayla Montgomery has her statement read. Now, Joneson just was going over that, so I'm not going to do it. But so the really impactful ones that I've seen were Jameson's dad's, and then the judge during the sentencing.
Of reckless
Can you
second-degree
hear this?
murder. Reckless in this context does not
Yeah, I
mean
did.
something that was
Thank
an
you, all
accident.
times in
It
time.
is defined under law as something that manifests the extreme indifference to a human life. Your extreme indifference to the
Yes, we can't hear it. Yes. Woo.
value of human life is seen in so many of your actions in this case. In 2019, you beat Harmony. In the words of your uncle, her eye was fully black and blue like a raccoon eye, is what he said. Your words, when asked, were, quote, I bashed her around the effing house. And then you hid her from the view of others, and you kept her from those that came to help her. On the date that you murdered her, you didn't hit her once. You punched her in the head repeatedly. You beat her in the car while at stoplights, more than one time. You knew that she was severely injured, yet you covered her with a blanket and didn't check on her until after you took her lifeless body from the car. And then, after her death, you treated her body like it was trash, worse than trash. You did unimaginable things to her body, and all in an effort to save yourself from being discovered as her murderer. And then, on top of that, you threatened, abused, and beat your wife to keep her silent. Your criminal history similarly reflects your extreme indifference to the value of human life. Your actions having taken both a physical and emotional toll on so many. In 2008, you were convicted of criminal threatening after pointing a knife at a 15-year-old girl. In 2010, you were convicted of armed robbery and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon in a home invasion incident in which it was reported that you held up a woman at gunpoint, terrorizing her to the point that she lost control of her bodily functions. In 2009, you were convicted of first-degree assault for stabbing another person. In 2014, you were convicted of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon and larceny in a case in which it was reported that you shot a man in the face. In 2019, you were convicted of 2 counts of armed career criminal, 2 counts of theft, and 2 counts of receiving stolen property, all of the charges stemming from the thefts of firearms, guns, exchanges of guns for drugs and money. The court has to consider 3 primary goals of sentencing: punishment, deterrence, and rehabilitation.
Punishment, deterrent, and rehabilitation. Punishment, deterrent, and rehabilitation. I don't know, y'all. I mean, we kind of were having a bit of a discussion in Discord a little bit ago. You know, I said, you know, all the money that we're wasting on keeping these lazy ass criminals in jail, you know, where they get their, you know, laptops or their tablets and their TV time and their commissary, and they get to work out and they can nap or whatever. I'm sorry. You know, some people, they just don't want to work. They just want to be taken care of. I think that's why Chris Watts is really enjoying his time in prison, because he doesn't have to think for himself. But, so punishment, nah. Deterrent, yeah, it keeps them off the street so more people are safe. And rehabilitation, there's no rehabilitating this guy. The judge called him a career criminal. A career criminal. So dude couldn't hold down a regular job and take care of his family, house them, feed them, all that stuff. So evidently crime was his career.
The focus today is on your convictions in this case: second-degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, witness tampering, abuse of a corpse, and second-degree assault. But the prior convictions are important. And they're important as well, as each of them reflects not just your extensive criminal conduct, but each of them represents an opportunity after sentencing for you to have changed the trajectory of your life, to change how you were treating other people. But you were either unwilling or unable to do so. And as a result, at this point, the court has the responsibility to impose a sentence that not only punishes you harshly for the crimes that you have committed, but considers deterrence, that is, how to keep you from hurting others. In light of the egregious nature of the crimes of which you have been convicted in this case, and taking into consideration your extremely violent criminal history, the court finds the only way to do this is to keep you off the streets. To the extent you seek to rehabilitate yourself, that will have to happen behind the prison walls. Harmony was an innocent 5-year-old girl. You treated her in the worst of possible ways, in both her life and in her death. Therefore, the court sentences you as follows. On charge ID 2027112C, the charge of second-degree murder, you are sentenced to the New Hampshire State Prison for not more than life nor less than 45 years. That sentence is stand committed. That sentence is consecutive. All of these sentences, I should say now, are consecutive to each other, as well as consecutive to docket 216-2022 CR 577, which are the sentences that you're currently serving.
So evidently it's 56 years total, and he's serving 60 years for his weapons charges. So, and he still won't say where she is. You know, and of course he didn't admit to, you know, he blamed Kayla for Harmony not being here anymore. Pussy, coward. And I don't know if maybe he was too stoned to remember, or he's just an absolute asshat. Yeah. made me physically sick to listen to. Her letter, he seems to only get a little teary or blinking a lot when he hears his sentence. Yes. Did you see him biting his lip, the inside of his cheek? Yeah, they say until he's 115 years old. Yeah. You're going with asshat. Oh my goodness. Oh, I like your avatar. Much better than mine. Anyway, we don't have to hear all this stuff because we know he was sentenced, which is fabulous. I'm so happy. Hey, Cash. How are you, buddy? How are you? My rabbit raisin. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm sorry, I don't have a lot in me today. I'm still waiting for an update on Wendy and stuff. So thinking of Heels passing away, she wasn't ready to die. And Harmony was 5 when her life was taken. And so I was thinking about death. And I went through a 2-year period where 7 people in my family died within 2 years. I felt like I was going to a funeral every other day, but it wasn't. And to be honest with you, I stopped crying after about the 3rd one because I thought if I did cry, if I allowed myself to cry, I would never be able to stop. And I got angry with God and I cursed God. You know, I mean, I actually looked at the ceiling and cursed God. You always think about death, existence, the point of life. It's all not fair. We just lost my BFF husband. She's a widow at 50. Oh, bless her heart. It is, it's sad. You know, and we mourn here because we're gonna miss the person. But if you have a belief in the afterlife, I think that's a pretty cool thing. Because, like when my brother died, and he was all good until he took chemotherapy, and then it made him sick as a dog, and the pain was horrible, and he couldn't sleep, and he was throwing up all the time, and his life was miserable. He said he would never do that. If he had to redo it, go back in time, he would never do that again. So when he died, I felt peace because I knew that it wasn't in pain anymore. And during that period of time, when I was losing all my family members, all my close people, you know, like my mom died, my grandma died, my aunt died, my favorite aunt. I had 2 uncles die, and mom, grandma, my brother, yeah. Right? Why is Adam Montgomery alive? That's what I was thinking. Like all these horrible people alive and good humans die. That's what I was thinking about. You have more friends in heaven than you have left here on earth. You've lost so many everyday people. You know, I kind of wondered because you're right, PJ, you're shocked that he is? Right, because they don't like baby killers in prison. I don't know. But I heard this, somebody said this one time, or maybe it was a meme I saw. It was like somebody praying and they were asking God, why haven't you cured cancer and given peace on earth and all that stuff? And God replied, I did, but you killed them as children. You just lost your favorite aunt. I'm sorry, Queen Bella. I'm sorry. But one of the things that I've learned, I guess you could say learned, um, is to hold on to life lightly. Like like a bird. You have a bird in your hand. You don't want to squish them. So you want to hold them lightly. And if they need to go, you need to let them go. And sometimes if you're holding on too tight, they get ripped out of your hands. And that's what really, really hurts. Allie, your aunt passed 10 days ago? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stop losing people. But if you're holding on too tight, if you put too much in this existence, the meat suits here on earth, then you're going to be destroyed. It's going to be a thing where you just feel like you can't go on. What's the point? So hold it lightly. And whether you believe in heaven or an afterlife or reincarnation or whatever, everything has got to be better than now, if you ask me. There's some wonderful people out there. Debbie Downer chat, for fuck's sake. George over snuggling the critter. Psh, silly. How do you stop missing them? How do you fill the holes in your heart? You don't. You can't. Honestly, it's like a piece of your soul that was taken away. The closer you are, the more you love them. You know, and it's almost like having a sweater that has moth-eaten holes in it. You know, you could try to sew up the holes together, but it's going to start looking wonky after a while. So my thing is that it gives me peace to know that I believe that they're with me always. The truth is that pain will soften and you'll feel happy again. Even though you'll feel sad sometimes, you'll always miss them. You'll always remember the good and the bad. Yes. But the grief morphs. If you embrace it, it's up to you to intentionally decide to choose hope and work through your grief, creating a positive future. That's beautiful. Oh, you just read that? The holes are never filled. No, they're not. Sometimes you can develop a phantom limb-like effect. Yes. Yes, that's true. Anybody want to join me on panel? I think of grief starting out as a big ball in a box. The ball gets smaller and smaller, but it never goes away. That's true. You know, they say that time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds. If we let it. What is the whole thing about my shadow series? Is that when we have nasty things that happen to us, like we lose someone and we're mourning, we lose a friend, we mourn for that. We lose a dog or a cat or a salamander, and we mourn for that. The thing is to allow yourself that. Allow yourself that emotion. Feel it, embrace it, and give yourself love and compassion. If you find that you're still crying 9 months from now, you need to cry 9 months from now. That's all there is to it. Hey, Melinda. I just did my own little flower tower, all in honor of Heels today, so I have her memory to last me this season. It's been so hard today, but it made me feel so much better. Yes. Oh. You don't think that's true about time? Mm-mm. No, I think because we look at things in a linear fashion, like they're on a line, like a timeline. It starts on the left and it goes all the way to the right. Unless you read Hebrew, then it starts on the right and goes all the way to the left. But life in general is not linear. It's not a line. Yep, grief can be breaking up with a partner. That's true. Grief can be overwhelming. Being kind to yourself through it is key for me. No, there's no script for grief. Remember, the person always lives in your heart and the life you continue to live without. Oh, here we go. Without them physically with you, they are still there in your heart with your memories of them. Yes. Hi, Zen. Oh, yes, we love you, Heels. We do. Oh, but I was going to say that, life isn't linear and emotions aren't linear. Hey, T. Berry, after a lifetime, you understand that many wonderful people cross your path for a brief time. Yes, they're never forgotten. No, they're not. Hi, guys. Been crying all day. She was such a beautiful lady, and I just loved listening to her. She was such a good friend. I'm just absolutely amazed at the number of people that had personal contact with her. I knew that, because I did, and I knew that if I was going to be on a phone call with Heels, it's going to be at least an hour, and it's probably going to be 2.5 hours. Because we just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. She was so sweet. I lost my mom when I was 11. The older I got, I was struggling with remembering memories. It's helped me to pay attention and to cherish even the little things. Oh, Queen Bella, that's beautiful, honey. Oh, you're in your fields right now, so you'll be in the bushes. Okay, Bo. I understand. Leave Night Twat alone, please. He's doing his job. God. Yeah. So I was going to talk to you about bird flu and tuberculosis and and the big plan in the New World Order, how to get rid of the population. And I was going to talk about nanobots and nanotechnology and transhumanism. Not feeling it. But that bird flu and tuberculosis and all of these things made me think about, remember during the COVID when we were shocked that 3,000 people died today. Well, the World Health Organization is predicting, they're saying not if, but when this disease X comes, that it's going to be a significantly greater loss of life. And me and my tinfoil hat, this thing is planned. They know what the hell they're doing. Mad cow disease, Cash. Hey, New Zealand and World Mysteries. Hi, baby. Oh, oh. Hi. Let me go here. I want to find some links. You guys. Oh, there. Hey, it's missed you, baby. I hope you're okay. I haven't seen you around lately, and I've got the full bell on, so I don't know. But here is New Zealand's link. Y'all go sub up to her, and let me find PJ. PJ is a sweetheart. Is an absolute sweetheart, and she's near the whole Harmony Montgomery thing. And I'm scrolling in the wrong thing. There we go. Hi. Okay. There we go. Lighting their way home. But she does missing children and stuff too. And, look at you, 2.36 thousand subscribers. Good girl. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. So this is PJ. Lighting their way home. Please sub to them. New Zealand, the country? Yeah. Oh, you've been busy. Oh, good. Lynn, chapter 66, verse 6. What? Silly. You silly boy. Yeah. Oh, you're actually not running your channel at the moment. Having a break. Oh, sweetheart, that's good. Sometimes breaking is good. Actually, sometimes breaking is what we all need before we lose our shit. No. I'll promote your channel, Cash. You don't have a channel. Well, you do. Okay. Never mind. No, but anyway. So, yeah, I was going to kind of talk about the whole preparation thing and getting our hearts prepared. Okay. You have an alt account? Alrighty. Since I'm not really going to talk about bird flu. Hey, Miss Leah. Hi, baby. How are you? Let's just hang out and listen to some music for a bit. Fried sausage fat? For TJ. You silly. Start a revolution. Start a revolution to be ourselves. That song is called Superhuman. And the only way we can be superhumans is if we are ourselves. If we hold on to our integrity, if we hold on to our beliefs, if we set our clear boundaries of what we will and will not accept. There's one thing I'd like to say to YouTube in general. I don't want to promote this, but a bunch of people are talking about it. And Clipper got it on her channel. Maybe I can find it. I don't know if Clipper's a girl or a boy. But Molly Golightly came on, and she was being her typical disgusting self. And she was talking about how Heels in the Air is a hate channel. She was a hate channel. You know. Trying to find it. Bear with me. Do 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 do. Oops. Do 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 do. No, I don't want to play her because it's nasty. But if you want to go look at it, that's you guys. She's back. Yeah, she's a cunt. Oh, Clipper is a girl? Okay, thank you. I thought so. Yeah, and can we stop being nasty ass humans to each other, please? Please? I've heard creators say, oh, so-and-so, if they died tomorrow, I would give a shit. I've heard creators say, if they died tomorrow, I would be happy. What the hell? What the hell? MGL is just upset because she may not go to the same place Heels went up there. Yeah. Yeah. And, people came after Molly after her mom died. Hey, rock a bit. I just don't get it. I can't get into that. Yes, I smell of raisins. I can't get into that mind. I don't understand. She's been around a long time, much longer than me, and she knows this gets people talking about her. That in turn makes her relevant again. Yep, that's true. Would you tell Dingbat? I love that word, by the way. Dingbat. Oh, and I like that. What is this? Is that a kitty? I told Dingbat Molly she is living in Delulu land for what she said. I wanted to get angry, but she's not worth it. No, she's not worth it. It's just so sad. Even if you did not like somebody, that not even 24 hours after death, that can be so vile. Ooh. Better than smelling. Oh, God. The smell of corn. Ugh. Right, Queen Bella. Remember the thumper. Mama said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Yeah. That's the way to do it. My honey bunnies. My honey bunnies are sweet people, and I love my community. I love you. Oh, that's okay. Gigi, you can swear. There's sweary words. I like them. Greasy words. I love being around people who love, who have grace, who have empathy. It doesn't mean you're a doormat. God, no. somebody keeps crossing your boundaries, crossing your boundaries, crossing your boundaries, there's a place where you go, whoa, okay, that's it. Right? That's it. No more. Stand your ground. Here's my email, hon. Let me find it. Oh, crying out loud. I don't know where anything is on here. Here it is. Talk to Grandma Sherry at gmail.com. Guys, it's a cruel world. It's a horrible, horrible, cruel world. And, Molly did say something today, though, that I thought was, yeah, probably. She said that most of the people in true crime have mental issues. Oh, yeah, she wants revenge. Mm-hmm. Or ask Jeeves. Yeah. There's actually, bear with me just a second. I have a thing. I have a thing. Here we go. Outside the U.S. crisis helplines. There. Bing. Yes. If you click on that, you can actually find all the things. Hey, Arctic Fox, how are you? Silicone doesn't decompose. We go and find bones and boobs. Bones and boobs. That's what we're going to find. And thank you for coming in and reminding me, because I didn't add it to my thing. But Arctic Fox has started a petition to standardize the Amber Alert system. So if you guys haven't signed that yet, if you could pop over there, that would be great. I know there are some things that that are going to make it difficult, because government's involved. You don't know if it's mental issues or just broken souls. Yeah, T-Berry. Yeah. What? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna get Arctic Arctic Fox's link. Yeah, there we go. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Yeah. So I just, I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be happy within themselves, because we're the only people that we get to spend 24/7 with. Technically, we're the only people that can take care of ourselves. If I turn to a quadriplegic, can't feed myself or clean my poo or whatever, I don't want to live that way. But the point is, guys, that, love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You know what happens? A lot of that anxiety and the fear and the anger and all that stuff starts to dissipate when you start loving yourself. Oh, Katie, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Our thoughts and prayers. I will never forget her. As so many won't. That's true. Have a good night, baby. Have a good night. Excuse me. So I need to go. Oops. Okay. I need to go check on Wendy. See how, yes. Pick that anger and focus on something positive. That's what I tried to do. Yes, it's good advice. So, honey bunnies, you know all the time, let's try to be better humans, okay? Woodrick Alien. Hi, sweetheart. Let's share the love for one another. Oh, try to be, because there's so many scary things going on, so much darkness. But 2024, and people laugh at me because I do a prophetic thing over the year, right? And 2023, I dubbed that the year of fuck around and find out. FAFO. And 2024 is the year of revealing. That was my prophecy, that this is the year when all the nasty, dirty stuff that was done in the dark is going to be brought to the light. And I don't want to get all religious and stuff on you, but there's a pretty deep thing behind that. Oh yeah. Just smile at a random person today and say thank you, but not in a creepy way. In some context, yeah. Ooh, girl. Steak and potatoes with green meat. Oh my God. Okay, I'm calling my helicopter. I'm over at your house in just a little bit. I love you guys. As always, in my video description, in my about section on my channel, and in the outro video, there are helplines available. And I'm going to be adding more to it because I found a whole bunch more. So be sweet, people. Love each other. Be kind first to yourself and then to each other. I love you.